Two women, same age, same lighting, same outfit. One looks tired, the other looks quietly radiant. The difference isn't skincare, it's color. And most women over 50 are wearing the wrong ones without ever realizing it. If you've ever put on a top that should look good, but somehow makes your face look dull, your skin uneven, or your features heavier, you're not imagining it. As we age, our skin reflects light differently. Hair softens, contrast fades, and colors that once worked can suddenly work against us. This isn't about trends, and it's definitely not about trying to look younger. It's about choosing colors that restore brightness, harmony, and presence, colors that make people look twice because something feels right. In this video, I'll show you 8 rarely discussed colors that consistently make women over 50 look more radiant, more polished, and more confident, without changing who they are. If you've ever wondered why some women seem to glow effortlessly, this is where it starts. Before we talk about specific colors, there's something important we need to understand, because the rules of color change as we age. Most women are never told this. We're taught that if a color worked in our 30s, it should work forever. But biologically and visually, that simply isn't true. 1. Skin reflects light differently after 50. As we get older, our skin naturally becomes thinner and less reflective. That doesn't mean it looks worse. It just means it interacts with light in a new way. High contrast or overly harsh colors can cast shadows upward, emphasizing fine lines, under-eye darkness, and uneven tone. The right colors, however, do the opposite. They bounce light upward toward the face, creating the illusion of smoother, healthier skin. 2. Natural contrast softens with age. In our younger years, we have strong contrast, darker brows, deeper hair color, clearer separation between features. Over time, that contrast softens. Hair lightens, brows thin. Facial features become more blended. When we continue wearing colors that are too stark or too flat, the face can look tired, not because it is, but because the color is overpowering it. 3. Why bright doesn't mean youthful. This is where many women are misled. Bright colors don't automatically look youthful. In fact, on mature skin, extreme brights often highlight redness, texture, and fatigue. What works better are softly saturated colors, hues with depth, warmth, and a gentle diffusion of light. Think richness without harshness, presence without noise. 4. Color is about harmony, not hiding. None of this is about covering up age. It's about working with the face you have now. When color is in harmony with your skin, your features appear calmer, clearer, and more defined, without makeup, without effort. So when I share the 8 colors in this video, understand this. They're not trendy, and they're not obvious. They're chosen because they respect how mature skin reflects light, how features soften over time, and how true elegance actually works. Let's begin with the first color, one most women overlook completely. Let's start with a color most women don't even consider: soft olive moss. Not army green, not khaki, and definitely not anything harsh or muddy. Soft olive moss sits in a very specific place on the color spectrum. A muted green with warm, earthy undertones. As skin matures, it often shows more natural warmth, subtle redness, visible capillaries, or uneven tone. Soft olive moss neutralizes that warmth without draining the face. It calms redness, softens shadows, and makes skin appear more even. Instead of competing with your complexion, this color works quietly in the background, allowing your features to come forward. There's also a psychological reason this color feels so elegant. Green is associated with balance, health, and composure. But when it's softened, like olive moss, it signals confidence without effort. It doesn't shout. It doesn't chase attention. It draws it in. This color works best near the face. Think blouses, lightweight sweaters, scarves, or soft jackets. In structured fabrics, it feels refined. In fluid fabrics, it feels relaxed but intentional. It pairs beautifully with cream, taupe, soft gold, and warm denim, making it easy to integrate into an existing wardrobe. Soft olive moss is especially flattering on women with warm undertones, neutral undertones, or graying hair with warmth. But even cooler skin tones can wear it as long as the fabric is soft and the shade stays muted. Soft olive moss doesn't try to make you look younger. The next color is one many women think they've outgrown, and that's exactly why it works. It's called dusted rosewood. Not blush, not baby pink, and not anything sweet or sugary. Dusted rosewood is a muted blend of rose, taupe, and soft brown, grounded, mature, and quietly feminine. As skin matures, it naturally develops more variation, redness around the nose, softness in the cheeks, shadows near the mouth. Clear or cool pinks tend to exaggerate those areas. They can make skin look uneven, flushed, or tired. Dusted rosewood does the opposite. Because it's grounded with brown and gray undertones, dusted rosewood harmonizes with mature skin instead of highlighting contrast. It warms the complexion without adding redness. It softens features without washing them out. The result is a face that looks calmer, smoother, and more refined. There's also an emotional message in this color. Dusted rosewood signals warmth without vulnerability, femininity without youthfulness, strength without severity. It's a color that suggests experience and comfort in that experience. This color shines in fabrics that move: silk, soft knits, lightweight wool. It's beautiful in blouses, cardigans, scarves, and even lipstick-adjacent pieces like collars or necklines. It pairs effortlessly with cream, soft taupe, charcoal, and warm metallics. Dusted rosewood flatters almost every undertone, but it's especially stunning on women with silver hair, salt and pepper hair, or softer natural contrast. Dusted rosewood doesn't ask for attention. It creates a quiet moment where people pause because you look balanced, warm, and unmistakably composed. For decades, women have been told that navy is the safest, most flattering color. But here's what most style advice never mentions: traditional navy can be too harsh for mature skin. That's where soft marine blue comes in. Soft marine blue sits between classic navy and muted teal. It's deeper than denim, gentler than navy, and infused with just enough softness to reflect light instead of absorbing it. This subtle shift makes a dramatic difference near the face. True navy creates strong contrast. On mature skin, that contrast can pull shadows upward, emphasizing under-eye darkness, fine lines, and heaviness around the jaw. Soft marine blue relaxes that contrast. It keeps the depth we associate with elegance, while allowing the skin to appear brighter and more even. Worn near the face, soft marine blue makes the whites of the eyes appear clearer. It subtly sharpens facial definition without creating hardness. The result is a face that looks composed, alert, and quietly confident. This color excels in structured pieces. Think blazers, tailored dresses, fine-gauge sweaters, or softly structured coats. It's especially powerful as a replacement for black, offering sophistication without severity. Pair it with soft ivory, champagne beige, taupe, or muted metallics. Soft marine blue is universally flattering, but it's particularly effective for women with cool or neutral undertones, silver or gray hair, and lower natural contrast. Soft marine blue doesn't dominate your appearance. It frames you, allowing your presence, not your clothing, to lead. Neutrals are often considered the safest choice after 50, but many women unknowingly choose the wrong ones. Cool gray, flat beige, or stone tones can drain the face, especially as skin becomes softer and more nuanced with age. That's why warm taupe with rosy undertones is so powerful. Warm taupe with rosy undertones sits between beige, gray, and soft rose. It has enough warmth to brighten the skin and enough depth to provide structure without looking heavy or dull. This balance is exactly what mature skin responds to best. As we age, the skin loses some of its natural color variation. Cool grays and flat beiges pull color out of the face, making fine lines, shadows, and uneven tone more visible. Warm taupe does the opposite. It reflects light upward and softens contrast, making the complexion appear smoother and more even. When worn near the face, this color minimizes shadows around the mouth and eyes. It creates a subtle glow, not shine, not brightness, but the kind of softness we associate with good lighting. The effect is calm, polished, and quietly youthful. This color is at its best in quality fabrics. Think cashmere, silk blends, fine wool, or matte satin. It works beautifully in sweaters, blouses, tailored jackets, and elegant knit dresses. Pair it with cream, soft gold, rosewood, or marine blue for a cohesive palette. Warm taupe with rosy undertones is especially flattering for women with neutral to warm skin tones, silver or light brown hair, or a preference for understated elegance. This isn't a background color. It's the kind of neutral that quietly elevates everything around it, including you. Many women step away from warm colors after a certain age, especially anything in the peach or orange family. And that's understandable. When the shade is wrong, those colors can feel loud, dated, or unforgiving. But golden apricot is different. Golden apricot is not coral. It's not peach. And it's definitely not orange. It's a softly muted blend of warm gold, gentle apricot, and a hint of beige. Think warmth with restraint. As we age, skin often loses some of its natural luminosity. Golden apricot reflects light in a way that mimics healthy circulation. It brightens the face without emphasizing redness or texture, giving the illusion of rested, well-hydrated skin. This is especially powerful near the face. Golden apricot subtly lifts the complexion. It softens under-eye shadows, warms the skin evenly, and brings a gentle glow without shine. The effect isn't obvious, but people notice you look well. This color works best in small, intentional doses. Scarves, blouses, fine knits, or layering pieces are ideal. It's beautiful when paired with warm taupe, soft olive moss, cream, or champagne beige. In the right fabric, golden apricot feels elegant, not seasonal. Golden apricot is especially flattering on women with warm or neutral undertones, dull or sallow-looking skin, or a wardrobe heavy in neutrals. It's often the missing piece. Golden apricot doesn't announce itself. It quietly brings life back to the face, the way good light does. As women get older, many are told to avoid deep colors. The advice usually sounds like this: dark shades are aging. But that's only true when the color is flat or severe. Plumed berry is neither. What plumed berry really is? Plumed berry is not wine, not burgundy, and not purple. It's a softened blend of berry, plum, and muted rose, rich, dimensional, and gently diffused. It has depth without darkness. As hair lightens and facial contrast softens with age, the face can lose definition. Plumed berry restores that contrast, without the harsh edge of black or deep red. It subtly lifts the cheek area and brings clarity back to the facial structure. Visually, plumed berry makes the skin appear smoother and more even. Emotionally, it communicates assurance. This is not a color that tries to impress. It signals depth, intelligence, and quiet confidence. This color is especially effective in evening wear or statement pieces. Think blouses, dresses, structured knits, or softly tailored jackets. Near the face, it creates definition without heaviness. Pair it with champagne beige, soft taupe, marine blue, or brushed metallics. Plumed berry works beautifully across skin tones. It's especially powerful for women with silver or white hair, low contrast features, or a preference for elegant simplicity. Plumed berry doesn't overpower your appearance. It anchors it, adding depth, presence, and unmistakable poise. Gray is often recommended as a safe neutral after 50, but not all gray is created equal. In fact, the wrong gray can make the skin look dull, tired, or lifeless. That's why silvered blue-gray is such a powerful alternative. Silvered blue-gray is not flat gray, and it's not icy. It's a soft blend of cool gray with a whisper of blue and silver, just enough light to reflect upward rather than pull the face down. This subtle shift completely changes how the color behaves near mature skin. Flat or charcoal gray absorbs light. On mature skin, that can emphasize shadows under the eyes, around the mouth, and along the jawline. Silvered blue-gray reflects light instead. It brightens the face without adding warmth or shine. When worn near the face, this color makes the complexion look clearer. It sharpens features just enough without creating hardness. The effect is modern, composed, and quietly refreshing. This color works beautifully in tailored or architectural pieces. Think coats, blazers, structured dresses, or elegant knitwear. It pairs effortlessly with soft ivory, champagne beige, marine blue, or brushed silver. It's especially striking on women with white, silver, or cool-toned gray hair. Silvered blue-gray flatters women with cool or neutral undertones, naturally lighter hair, or a preference for minimalist elegance. Silvered blue-gray doesn't fade into the background. It quietly sharpens your presence, modern, calm, and unmistakably confident. Many women rely on beige as a safe choice, but most beige tones actually work against mature skin. They're too flat, too dry, and they can drain the face without you realizing why. Soft champagne beige is different. This is not traditional beige. Soft champagne beige has warmth, light, and a subtle luminosity without shine, glitter, or gloss. Think of it as beige with a gentle internal glow. As skin matures, it benefits from colors that reflect light softly. Soft champagne beige lifts the complexion by bouncing light upward toward the face. It minimizes shadows, softens fine lines, and creates the appearance of smoother skin, especially in natural light. When worn near the face, this color creates what stylists call good lighting. Not brightness, not contrast. Just a calm, luminous softness that makes the skin look healthy and rested. This color is ideal for blouses, sweaters, scarves, and elegant outer layers. It's especially powerful when paired with plumed berry, marine blue, soft olive moss, or brushed gold accessories. In quality fabrics, silk, cashmere, fine knits. It reads as timeless, not basic. Soft champagne beige flatters nearly every skin tone. It's especially beautiful on women with mature skin that looks dull in stark neutrals, light or silver hair, or a preference for understated elegance. Soft champagne beige doesn't compete for attention. It reflects it, bringing light, polish, and quiet radiance to everything you wear. At this point you might be thinking, this sounds beautiful, but I'm not rebuilding my wardrobe, and you don't need to. 1. Start where color has the most impact. The most important place for color is near your face. That's where it interacts with your skin, your eyes, and your natural light. You'll notice a bigger difference from one well-chosen blouse or scarf than from multiple new outfits. 2. Use these colors as replacements, not additions. Think in terms of substitution. If you already own black, try soft marine blue flat beige, try champagne beige, harsh gray, try silvered blue-gray. This approach keeps your wardrobe cohesive and intentional. 3. Let fabric do some of the work. Color behaves differently depending on fabric. Soft textures like silk, cashmere, fine knits, or matte satin diffuse light gently and are far more forgiving on mature skin. Even the right color can look wrong in a stiff or shiny fabric. 4. Keep the rest of the outfit simple. When you introduce one of these colors, let it be the quiet focal point. Build the rest of the outfit around neutrals you already own. This avoids the trying too hard look and keeps everything feeling natural. 5. Choose quality over quantity. One well-fitting, well-colored piece will do more for your appearance than 5 trendy items that almost work. This is where elegance really lives. You don't need a new wardrobe. You need a better relationship with color, one that works with who you are now. If there's one thing to take away from this video, it's this. Looking radiant after 50 isn't about chasing youth, it's about understanding how your face, your skin, and your presence work now, and choosing colors that support that. The women who stand out aren't wearing louder clothes or following faster trends. They've learned how to use color as a quiet form of confidence. When color is right, you don't look styled. You look composed, rested, at ease in your own skin, and that's what people respond to. If this video helped you see color differently, take a moment to like it. It helps more women find thoughtful, age-positive guidance like this. Subscribe if you want more conversations about elegance, confidence, and aging beautifully without pressure or gimmicks. And I'd love to hear from you. Which color surprised you the most? Or which one do you already wear and love? Share it in the comments. Your insight may help another woman watching feel more confident too. Style doesn't end with age. It becomes more intentional. And when you choose colors that reflect who you are now, you don't fade into the background. You quietly stand out.